All right, the great football coach Howard Schnellenberger, I'm going to invoke some words he told me once. He said he liked being a college coach because in many ways you're a statesman. Now, I want you to think of some of the people who he was referring to. Think about Bear Bryant or Woody Hayes in Ohio or Bo Schembechler in Michigan, Dean Smith or Mike Krzyzewski in North Carolina. That's what Schnellenberger was referring to. Men who really became the face of not only the university they represented, but the state in which they worked and called home. And I think it's safe to say that Tom Izzo is a member of that fraternity. He has called Michigan State his home for more than 30 years. And while he has skyrocketed up the ladder of success, he has always maintained an incredibly humble demeanor. It really makes him one of the most likable sports personalities in the United States of America. He's the kind of guy that says, give me a call if you need something. And he means it. And he gives you his phone number. And you're like, are you kidding me? Let me know what I can do to help. Games come and go, but legacies live forever. And Tom Izzo's legacy is what continues to grow each and every day. But it already speaks for itself. Here's Dick Enberg. Presented by Greg Kelso.
I have been lucky enough to be in this business for 34 years, and I've probably listened to thousands of interviews, and there's two answers that stick out to me, two comments from people. One was Ben Crenshaw, Saturday night, 1999 Ryder Cup, when he told everybody the U.S. was going to come back, and they did. And the other one was from you, and it's something very simple that you said. You said once, I want to build a program, not a team. And I just took that, and I thought about it, and I said, man, that's a great life lesson. And this is validation that you've done that, and you've really lived that dream.
Well, I've sure tried to. I mean, I don't think it's there yet. You know, I mean, we're still got some work to do. There's still a lot of big people to get at yet, and we're still working on that. But we've built a pretty good basement, I'll say that.
Also, you just touched on it right there. At the heart of it, all coaches are teachers, and you have to love the journey along the way. And I would imagine, regardless of how long you've been in it, every year is different, but you love the process.
Well, you do love the process, and you're right. Every year is different, and you're dealing with so many different kids from so many different areas, and it's challenging at times, but it's really rewarding at times. And there's nothing like graduation day or seeing somebody fulfill his dream of playing in the NBA. Those days are priceless.
You have been pursued several times by the NBA. I know there's a lot of green and white fans out here that are very happy that you have stayed at Michigan State. What is it about that university and college basketball? Because others have gone and gone to the NBA and accepted that challenge. What is it that makes you just absolutely want to stay right where you are?
You know, it's a good question, and I've got a lot of good help, you know. And when I try to make decisions, I got my father, you know, and parents who I can console with, my family. But, you know, when you got people like Gregory Kelso or Magic Johnson or Steve Smith or Judd Heathcote, you know, you got good resources. And I think the NBA is awesome, you know, but Michigan State's awesome too, and it's my home. You know, listen to Barry talking about being in Cincinnati and going back home. I mean, even though I've never left this state, really, other than for 2 months, and ain't broke, why fix it?
Well, you say you haven't done it yet. I think you've done it. It's a program. It's one of the reasons you're here tonight, and the beautiful thing is, and I know this will be echoed by all the Spartan fans out there, it's far from over. You're still rolling. Congratulations, Tom Izzo.
Thank you. Well, thank you. This is an honor, and there are so many people to thank, but Jim, of course, you and the committee, and it's incredible to be here. You know, I've got a camera on me and a pen. I'm not coming here as an honoree. I'm coming here as a fan. You know, I want autographs myself. I got a chance to watch just about everybody play and do their thing. You know, when you're a coach, it's a little different than being a player. Players earn the right to be in Hall of Fames, which means as a coach, you're part of that team, that the team has to play well for you to get into the Hall of Fame. And what better way than the 125 or 30 guys I've coached? I hope each and every one of them take a little bit from this night that they got me here. You know, I never shot a free throw. Right now, I think I could beat some of my guys, but I never shot a free throw. I don't take a charge. I don't get a rebound. Sometimes we just sit there in our suits. But it was interesting listening to Doug talk about, what coaches meant. And that's really what I'm doing tonight. I'm here to thank all the people that have helped me. It's my coaches from high school. I got representatives from Northern Michigan, the college I went to, along with Lloyd Carr. And I've got so many people that came from East Lansing, fellow coaches at Michigan State. Our booster club brought a bunch of people down. I want to thank all of them. But yet, for me, Judd Heathcote meant a lot to me. He did a lot for me. I learned everything but to bang my head. I value my health too much. I appreciate what he did. My best friend in the world, Steve Mariucci, still a guy that pushes me each and every day. So I look at all these people, we're role models. I look at these guys, we're role models. And I think the great thing about being a coach, the only thing that bothers me right now, I'm still working while you guys are all retired. You guys get to go your own direction. And Saturday, although, Sergey, it's good to know you got a little pressure on you over in Russia. I'm kind of happy about that, too. But I want to especially thank my family. I've been blessed that I've gotten a chance to be in the Hall of Fame when I'm still alive. But I'm really blessed that my parents are. And my parents are, I'll say, in their late 80s. And they're both here. My wife, Lupi, has been so supportive in a job that, you're raising other kids and sometimes not your own as much. And she does an incredible job of that. My son and daughter, Raquel and Stephen, are also here. And I appreciate that, along with some relatives that came up. So I'm just here to say thank you, Jim, for giving me one of the greatest thrills of my life. Unlike maybe some people, I've been born in this state. I live in this state. I love this state. I love Detroit. I love all the things about it. I watch every sport from baseball, football, basketball. I'm going to become a bowling fan, and I've always been a decathlon or a pentathlon fan. I have respect for those people. So I kind of covered the gambit here, and I love all of you. And I hope that before I'm done, we bring another championship back to this great state, and we're going to work hard to do it. Thank you very much.
Tom Izzo. What a class and what a night we have had. We'll be back with a final salute in just a moment as you're listening to the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame induction.
All right, I'm back. I'm joined by, this is my cheat